All right, what is up, my friends? Welcome to 10 New Brews. The wilds of Eldraine are here. And of course, if you're anything like the last time we were in Eldraine, lots of crazy stuff happening. So we got a lot of fun decks built for you. We got 10 decks in all. We are playing on the early access stream. Sorry, it's called streamer event now. I apologize. The nomenclature not correct. Please don't fire me, Pacific Coast. Whoops.
Whoopsie.
And so we're playing 10 new decks. We're playing on the streamer event. It's going to be best of one standard. Playing best of one. Going to see a lot of fun new cards as we're playing against all streamers, all playing new cards too. So not that problem of having a playing against all meta decks when you first start playing in the new format. It's going to be a lot of fun. I got 10 decks built. That's a lot of fun also. And I'm playing all of them today on stream. They'll up on YouTube as well, one per day over the next 10 days. And my article on CoolStuffInc.com on Friday will have all the deck lists as well as my thoughts on each. And if you're a YouTube folk, please take a second and like the video. Why? No reason. Helps out a lot. Thanks so much. Appreciate it. Thanks so much. Let's go with our first deck. This is a deck we actually built on stream. We're calling it Frog Toss, and we got Yargle and Multani.
Oh my god, Becky.
And it's funny, we're not playing the new Fling card. So there's a new Fling card. It's like a 2-drop adventure card that flings. Not really very good here, honestly, because we need to play it after Yargle anyway, and the adventure part is obviously the part you want to play first. So, but we still fling here. We got Yargle, and we got Zeatora, and then we have Voldaren Thrillseeker, and we're trying to use the new big splashy spell in Thunderous Debut. Set it all up. 8 mana, bargain, look at the top 20, as long as you bargain to put 2 creatures in play. You put in Zeatora and Yargle, probably win the game on the spot, or Thrillseeker, same idea. So we're kind of ramping. We got some ramp stuff going on here with Nissa and Stomper, Solo and Grace, a little bit of graveyard stuff happening with the getting some lands, and also Scrap Gorger. Playing one Soul Cauldron to try this one out as far as stealing abilities in the graveyard. Can copy the ability of the Thrillseeker. And I don't know how it's going to work, honestly. It's kind of a weird one, but chat built it, so if it's bad, it's all their fault. As it always is. We're going to bargain off of the Teachings of Akirin, off the tokens we make, off the treasures we make, off of Atsushi and Zeatora, and we'll just figure it out. By turn 8 or 9, we should probably have something in play to bargain and do the thing. Also, the version here pretty cool too. So, and yeah, so there you go. That's the deck. Let's get right to the games. Brought to you by
Cool Stuff Inc. is proud to sponsor Jim Davis. We offer great deals on card games, tabletop RPGs, board games, and more. Get a free token featuring Jim Davis and take 5% off your next order if you use the code JIM5 at checkout. CoolStuffInc.com. Cool stuff in stock.
Waka.
All right, ready to rock and roll here. We got Zeatora. We got some flingy stuff. Scrap Gorger, Soul Cauldron we're going to keep. And right off the bat, we got Fairy Dream Thief. We have a Fairy deck also. And I'm very, very excited for the Fairy deck. I'm not going to lie. I think it's going to be pretty good. See how that goes. Darth, redeeming Squats. Darth, you've been in the stream for 2 hours, and now that I play the first game of 10 New Brews, you're going to give me Squats. Unfreaking believable. The things I go through. All right, so here's Dream Thief. Play Scrap Gorger. You going to counter it? Gonna play a Mastermind. Okay. We don't really draw cards. That's fine. The problem is this air clock is kind of tough. And play a blue and play a Kaido. Alright, I didn't put in my Fairy deck, actually. Alright, so another Glade. And then we have a Teachings, Go for the Throat. Probably need to kill something this turn, honestly. What's my Teachings? Let's start there. I guess this is in improper order, because now I need to exile a card with it. That's fine, though. So I want to keep the lands in there. Play a land. So we can Soul Cauldron. We milled over no relevant creatures. Or we can just go for the throw at the Mastermind, which I kind of like, actually. And we'll do it now while they're tapped out, I think, too. So let's just ship this one. We're going to exile the Virtue. You have to exile stuff with this Scrap Gorger for tap for mana, which is kind of interesting. So we got a ways to go until we get to Thunderous Debut, but we'll figure it out. Probably a hard matchup, honestly, just like a cheap counter spell and removal spell deck with it's all instant speed.
I know something you don't know.
All right, and then we're going to cut down my poor Scrap Gorger. Poor Scrap Gorger, pretty good card, but an absolute victim of cut down in this format. Pump this thing to a 2/2. This thing's on 5 already. We're gonna play a land. And I guess we're just going to cast the Cauldron first. See what they say about that. I'm going to tap a little better for it. We could give Cauldron the give Token the mana ability if we wanted to. We also can just pump it. I am sure they have something here they're going to want to mess with us with, but let's try and attack this Kaido. Yeah, Nightmare matchup for sure. Like, the worst possible matchup, I think. Alright, so we're going to... Oh, can I give it? Alright. Exile a target card from the graveyard. When a creature card is exiled, this way put a counter on a creature you control. And then the Cauldron says, you may spend mana. Creature you control counters on them have all activated abilities of all creature cards exiled with the Cauldron. So, I can give it a mana ability, or I can give it the ability to have both players draw cards. Alright, so we're going to Scrap Gorger. Warnix in chat says, I wish I was able to brew decks with new cards on MTGA before set releases. Ellipse. You can. Make some content. Get involved. They're very, very lenient about who they let in if you're a content creator. So, smack Kaido, say go. No reaction to the spirit growing to a 3/3, so no cut down. Alright, so...
There's no secret I
all
can't
active abilities, creature
uncover.
cards, exile with the Cauldron. Okay, so... Spirit Diver mana is pretty cool here. Honestly, we can cast this the Incinerator next turn. Let's see if we don't kill this. Alright, well... Now we have Teachings of the Kirin. And I guess the Cauldron... So if I give this a counter, it'll still make mana, which is kind of cool. We can't do anything with it yet, but... Let's do that now, I think. I'm sorry, no, it's... Yeah, because it's still an exile creature, so... So... Now this creature's going to have the mana ability and the draw ability. The problem is we don't have a blue... Oh, we can use mana of any color, too. So... We have the both players draw ability if we want it. But again, we're trying to resolve an 8-mana sorcery against the all-counterspell fairy deck, which is going to be pretty tough for us, but we'll try. This card is very weird. I'm very glad we're playing with it, though, because it is a very odd card. It's hard to, like, parse. Here's a Duelist. Okay. Just a strange card. Just so many words. So much to wrap your head around. Alright, yeah, this Kaido's killing us here. Alright. Yeah, they're plus 3 or 4 cards on Kaido already, and they still have 4 cards in hand. Can you please stop killing my things? Can you just stop? I'm gonna have each player just draw, I think. I think we're just like... We need to draw. We need to get pretty lucky to win this game. So, I'll just draw. We're in big trouble, honestly. So we draw a Nissa. And Teach the Kirin, sure. Alright, so... Not really the best here, but... Play Nissa. I mean, playing a land doesn't matter that much, but... Play land. Make it green. We're holding off on the dragons. I want to play multiple spells this turn, I think. We're also close to casting this thing next turn, too, if we draw land. Mill some stuff. And we'll just say go with our Cauldron up for +1/+1. Again, they just have so many cards that, like, we're probably screwed, but... What are you gonna do, you know? Faeries is definitely a deck where if it is good, it's going to be very, very obnoxious to play against. Just like the Dimir, you know, counterspell, removal spell, fast clock decks. Alright, they're going to have Fairy Fencing my Nissa with 1 extra so that it will die if I pump it. So it's tough. Alright. Yeah, we're just getting clowned. Alright.
I know something you don't know.
Yeah. Just, solid 5 cards in hand. Here's the Thief. Now, they have 3 cards in hand, but still probably no chance to win. Oops, no, I misclicked. God damn it. I thought I was targeting. That sucks. Alright, well, great start to the series, right? Doing a great job here. We draw land. We can't win. I'm just kidding. We can't freaking win anyway, so whatever. Alright, so tough first match. Kind of an awkward draw. And then obviously, again, like the nightmare matchup for our big sorcery ramp deck. But we'll see. Alright, try it again. Try it again. Chat. That's the problem. We didn't have chat in here. Chat built the deck, so. All right. This hand is not great, but we're going to keep. Gotta keep this. You draw green source, obviously, but we'll figure it out. Just another Frog Monday. Swamp, underdog, sure. Alright, I mean, need to draw a green. Obviously we can cast Spell Seeker if we have to, but... We're trying to fling Yargle, yeah. Little Thunderous debut. In for 3. Land. Mask of Grizzlebrand. Didn't draw the green land, that sucks. Maybe we just flying and lifelink, and if it dies, we pay X. If it's power, we draw X cards. Sure, I guess. We can play Thrill Seeker here, or we can play Teachings. Thrill Seeker looking to block flying and lifelink. Can't block anyway. Let's Teachings, I guess. Opponents, doing something. It's a pretty interesting board. I didn't really look at the board yet. It's like the first thing I do usually is look at the board. Oh, there you go. Little door. Or dies. X life or X power. Yeah, I guess they're playing Ashiok. That seems reasonable. So they're going to equip and attack and gain some life. Sure. We draw land right on time. Put a counter here. Play the land. No green yet, but we have Atsushi, which is pretty good here. Attack for 2 and say go. Attacking again. So if this dies, they can pay 3 life and draw 3 cards. Whatever, sure. Do your thing. They already have 6 in hand. Now they have 9 in hand. We could even like Thrill Seeker via Sushi, just to make treasures. Gumdrop Poisoner, make a... Ooh, that was gross. Alright, never mind. So they're going to play Poisoner, make a... And they're going to... Because they gain life, they get to shrink the thing. We have a... Honestly, if we draw a land, we can just kill them, right? Well, they're 21. We drew a land. Alright. So now, do we just fire off the debut, is the question. We can bargain it by sacrificing the thingy. They're at 21, though. So... Even if we hit our other Yargle and our Dragon, we can't kill them. We'll try and attack. Yeah, let's try and attack first, see what happens. If they trade here, I'll be pretty sad. Alright, they shouldn't trade, I guess. They did. I would think they would with the equipment in play, but... Now... I'll just do it, right? We're just gonna freaking do it. Alright, I'll just freaking do it. We can't even do it. We're gonna bargain it. Dormammu... I've come to bargain. Top 20 cards. We hit. We kind of missed, I guess. Alright, so let's get Soul and Sushi. We get 0 dragons or 0 Yargles. That's fine, I guess. It's still pretty good, right? Get back our land. Forest. Probably a skill issue. I agree. Still pretty good, you know? We can just cast Yargle next turn. We got Thrill Seeker lined up also. A couple Stompers, too. Ton, reset. Thanks so much. Underdog. Go on. Underdog. Go on. Another land. Okay, so... We're getting a land back off of the Soul anyway. They want to block Soul. I can discard a land to give it indestructible. Maybe it's jam. Get back our land. Soul and Grace and fetch land. Very powerful. And we'll get another green. Alright. Will they fish for a block or not is the question. No block. We cast Yargle and try and kill them next turn. Alright. Take it all. And then we're going to go land Yargle. Discard a land card. Sure. Keep playing lands, so I want to be have mana to do all our stuff. All right, we'll say go. We got the old 18-6 in play.
Oh my god. Becky.
Not really a big butt. Frog tossing. Now, of course, they're playing black, and they have 7 cards in their hands, so killing Yargle wouldn't be that hard here. If they leave mana up for a go for the throat, I'm not going to cast the Thrill Seeker. I'm just going to chill and keep doing our thing. Yargle doesn't do squats. Yeah, me either. I'll do after the first deck. Just remind me. I have heard much about you from my daughter. There was a time where I'd balk at your aid, Phantom, but she has shown me the merit of Urborg's ways. Defiler of Flesh. Oh my god. I don't know, my please, I don't do the soundboard working right. Oh no. No.
Who's in charge? Me or the devil? I think I'm in charge.
Gang. Blouses.
I can't find the right button. I'm the worst.
We are sitting on a field of victory, enjoying a few well-earned comforts.
Alright, so we got Yargle again. We're going to keep. We got the Wombo combo. We got the Scrap Quarters also. A Karn Barkin in the background too. Unbelievable. Just never stops. There's a cat. That's why Karn's barking. Alright. Scrap Gorger, Candy Grapple. Alright. Looking a little draft decky so far, but sure. We're just gonna Gorger. Get our game on. Candy Grapple again. My poor Phyrexian is trying to get in here. We draw land. Alright, we're gonna just Teachings, I guess. Not sure what's going on over here. Opponent's playing just what looks like a draft deck. Got some lands, which is good for our Soul of Windgrace if we draw that. Lord Skitter's Blessing. Wicked roll. Then either draw step. If you control an enchanted creature, draw, lose one life and draw a card. Sure. Spellbook Vendor. Pickles are gross. Yes, I agree. Nicole likes pickles. I think they're disgusting. Caves of Quelos. Alright. The Charmed Apple. We're also playing this card later. In a more prison-y deck, which should be fun. So, flip of Teachings. For the land. I mean, we're just, like, kind of doing the thing here. I guess we can kill the Charmed Apple with our 2-2. Barring our Mool Spell response here, which would suck. Don't got it. Cool. So, in for 4. Play the Overlook. Get a Mountain. And I think we just sack this to kill the Charmed Apple. We obviously lose the ability to do this next turn because we lose the transferability. We still have a combo in hand. Also, just gonna kill this. All right, kill this. Say go. This card's pretty good too. The Virtue, just like fine removal spell, it just sits there and like waits to win the game for you. 1-1 so far. We have 1 successful Yargle Fling. We won that game, unsurprisingly. Playing against a an an Eldraine block constructed deck here. Up some lands here, I guess, but here comes the Tabby. We got a roll, new mechanic, 6 different types of rolls, and a devouring sugar maw. So this is the walking donuts. We don't draw land for Yargle, which sucks, honestly, but menace and trample. All right, let's play Stomper. We got big Yargs next turn. We have black. I must have milled a swamp, I guess. That sucks. All right, so say go. You gotta sacrifice a artifact to chamber turn. Sacrifice token. I take 1. Make a rat token also. So they got the wombo combo here with the Tabby and the Sugar Maw. So infinite tokens. Make a rat. Lord Skitter's Blessing again. And they have a 7/7 Sugar Maw. I think we're gonna just block here, right? Block like this, and we'll just kill the Tabby. So stay at 13, play Yargle, and then hopefully it lives, and then untap and kill them. It's not. It does have trample. I'm sorry, I misread it. My bad. I feel like the first time I read it out loud, I was checking for trample, but I didn't. I just thought it didn't have it for some reason, and I read it out loud.
Whoops. Whoopsie.
We still have our Yargle here. They have a Sarah Paragon. I think we're maybe dead. Yeah. Okay. So, I mean, it's all on Yargle's... Nah, we're just dead, right? I think we have to block anyway. Yeah, we're just dead. Alright. Yeah. Double block here. We're not dead on board. We just double block. Obviously can't block anyway. Yeah, you're right. Alright. You got me. Yeah. Hi, I'm Jim. Welcome to the stream. It's fine. Alright. Hand is fine. It's fine. Keep this. 5 games, not matches. Best of 1. 1 Restless Cottage. No animation, obviously. Cool new creature land. I think it's the best of the bunch. We got Esper something. Esper Faeries. Just going to main phase the Duelist. Okay. So we can Teachings or just kill this. We have Soul. We're going to Teachings. Whittles? No. I will not risk that. I find pickles absolutely revolting. The worst thing that's ever happened in my entire life was my buddy Brian had a birthday party in New York City many, many years ago. And for his birthday shot, he wanted to do a pickleback shot, which is a shot of whiskey, and you chase it with a shot of pickle juice. And it was the literal worst thing that has ever happened to me in my entire life. I still think about how awful it was. Like, you flip it, you take the pickleback shot and chase it with the whiskey. It might have been like, you know, maybe tolerable, but oh my god, that I can still think of a taste, and it makes me want to just hurl. Oh, it's gross. It's the worst thing ever. All right, so we're gonna attack, and then we're gonna just go for the throat their flyer on their upkeep probably. Pickleback shot's the worst. Thanks, Rosedan. Appreciate that. All right, so let's say go. We have a picklock, or they're going to free the Fae. That's fine. Really good card here. I think super sleeper card in this set. The Adventurer is a mill 4 and put an instant sorcery fairy into your hands. This is like a better impulse. And this is like an adventure also. Card's really good. So we're going to go for throw this while we're tapped out. They milled over a Dream Thief. We got lands in the bin for us for Soul. They got no board. So pretty good here. Pickleback shot sub goal. I don't even want to think about what the amount would need to be for me to do a pickleback shot. Like, it really was just one of the worst things that ever happened to me. They have a fencing, so they have the ability to disfigure super style at will. We're gonna definitely play Soul. You can like attack here. I think it's a free attack. Probably just block, but it's a small chance they won't. Thanks, Whittles. Appreciate it. Here's Soul. And we got 2 lands in the bin, which is great. I can get their lands too. Man, I've never played this card before, have I? That's gas. All right, let's get this one. Let's take it up. Didn't even know that. I didn't even know that. Dad, resub. Thanks so much. Card's cool. Fun card. Definitely a card that's not really seen enough play in Standard. Land 5 for them. We know they have this Fairy Fencing. Obviously, they kill my soul, which they probably will. I have another backup copy, which is good. Ring Chase resub, thanks so much. Then we have the Yargle combo also. Again, gotta be really hard to get the Yargle combo off against this deck because they are just all counter spells and removal. But alright, so we're gonna move to combat. I guess we'll do this first. I mean, they're gonna kill this anyway, but I could keep this up and just discard it if they try and kill it. Just tap it though. Just move to combat, see what happens. They're gonna let me attack. Wow, okay. So if this attacks, I get to exile a creature card from a graveyard. I could target the Dream Thief. If they exile response, they would be able to block it and kill it. Yeah, this is fine. Let's do this. Oh, -X, -X. Right, sorry. New cards, folks. You haven't played with them either. They did allow me to get a trigger of this, which is kind of fun. So we get to still get our land, which is awesome. We're going to get our Forest. And we're going to get blocked. And we're going to play another Soul of Windgrace after playing the Overlook. So we're getting there on mana ramp, which is nice. You know, Soul of Windgrace is not only recursion, it's also ramp, which is cool. Go get ourselves a Forest, probably. Forest sounds good. Play Soul. Counterspell. Counterspell's also totally fine here, too. We have our combo in hand. Spell Stutter. Powerful. Card's good. I think this fairy deck is pretty good. We're playing it later. You folks, welcome to the stream. We just started 10 New Brews, so welcome, welcome, welcome. My name's Jim Davis, pro Magic player, full-time content creator, playing at Worlds in a few weeks. Before I do that, I gotta do this. 10 New Brews, excited to go. And of course, first thing to hit the follow button. Ben Resub, thanks so much. Watch on YouTube, like, comment, subscribe. Our first deck is a Fling Yargle deck with some new cards in it, and we got 9 more decks to play also, so don't go nowhere. Alright, so we have a Twinning Twins, just like a Super Sarah Angel. Just gonna cast Yargle, right? Cast the old big Yargs. Let's say go. Faeries seems very good. I agree. Very much looking forward to playing my Faeries deck. They're going to main phase, exile the Thief and draw a card, which seems very good for us because it means that they're desperate for an answer here. Now, if they have mana up, we're not super interested in just casting Thrillseeker. I'll probably just cast the Dragon here. This is beginning of your end step beside creature. So, these both have Vigilance. Damn. We're going to send in the old Yargle Bargle, I think. We'll just send in old Yargs. Just start there. Let's see, Thrillseeker, sack. Yeah, just send in old Yards. Never should play with Dragon. And if they kill the Dragon, so be it. If they kill the Yargle, so be it. But if I go for Thrillseeker and they kill the Yargle, it's just devastating. So, we got Chump Block under the bus.
Oh my god.
Wrecked. Play a land and play this thing. I have 2 mana up, so I can't play for a Spell Stutter. We're going to Spell Scorn Coven. 4 mana for a 2/3 flyer. ETBs. I discard a card. And they're going to Talon's Messenger, which is very similar to Rafine for Faeries. Draw a discard and pump the thing you targeted. But Yargle's still rolling in here. Discard a land. Now it's a 5/5. It's the one area where it's better than Rafine, of course, is that the ability to discard lands for pumps also. 2 cards left in hand. Let me draw a Restless Cottage. Alright, so we are once again going to attack and start there and see what happens. They could double block, I suppose, but I'll take that trade if you want. The Fling Adventures isn't very good in this deck because you wanna cast your Fling later in the game. So like it means you need to hold that card, and there's just better cards to Fling. It's a good card, but I don't think it's very good for this deck. They're gonna double block. Wow. Alright, pass priority. Wow. Alright, so I mean, pretty hard to go for it there into 2 open mana, or 3 open mana, I think, but it's still a very good trade for us. We're gonna play our Incinerator, and if they counter it, so be it. Put there and just say go. Could attack with. I guess I screwed up there. Yeah, so I could attack with everything, and I could have put the Puzzle Busman counter from the Irachi on the Yargle and force a chump block. I think honestly trading there is not even that bad though. So they cycle a land. We can sacrifice a creature and deal damage equal to its power to a target and make 3 treasures. We're going to do that because we have these creature lands also. We'll just sack this thing, I think. No, I'll sack this one. Sack this thing. Go upstairs. Get some treasures and say go. So now we have an amount to activate both creature lands, which is kind of cool too. They're gonna. I guess I played the. Sure, this thing ETBs discards. Sure, that's fine. I still wanted to do what I did, right? I mean, did we play a land last turn? I don't recall. But either way, I think we're okay. We draw Thrill Seeker. They're at 15. 4 activate. 4 activate. Thrill Seeker 2 counters here. Let's do that. Thoughtseize bug. Love to see it. It's gonna resolve. We'll target the Arachi. This is bad against the Disfigure, but good against. Oh, that resolves very fast. All right. Fire up the cottage. All right. Yeah, just jam. Attack. We're gonna eat. I would say a non-creature card. Yeah, sure. They could have the Halo Forger, the Graveyard, like Snapcaster Fairy. Let's exile the Fencing and the Drain, I guess. Whatever, sure. We get a food. Pump this thing up. And now they're like pretty dead, right? Because we have double flings here. They block this, take 8, and we just fling the 4/4 and fling the 4/4. Yeah? I think they're just dead. Just nug ya. And then move to end step. Sack this and nug ya. Alright, we didn't throw any frogs this game, but we were still victorious. So, I don't know. Is that still a win? What do we think? Alright. Hand is fine. We can keep this. Good mana, removal spell. Have the Overlook for the soul, which is kind of cool too. Oh, got a Forest. Ship it. This card's pretty good. Virtue Persistence. Skrelv. Good target. You. Get out of here.
Get off my plane.
Have some Virtue. Next turn we have Nissa. We draw a land. We get to go Nissa into like land, soul, landfall, etc. Dissident. Cool. To draw land, we're gonna play Nissa here. We could go Nissa, we can go soul, play land, make a mana, soul, make a mana, fetch land, make a mana, and then go for the throat next turn. Also a nice tempo play. Here's the Wormlet, we're playing this card later. And a Skrelv. Alright, so counters are starting to pile up. Vlad, new sub, watching away from Welcome to the Pile Drivers. He's a Thrill Seeker. Alright, so we're gonna go land. We're gonna make a black. Cast Solar Windgrace. Get back our land. So, nothing floating. We can Thrill Seeker here, or we can go for the throat. I think I want a Thrill Seeker just get in, honestly. We get our Yargle too off the trigger of this, so just sweet. Karn's barking again, great. Can't see what I'm looking at here. Get this thing out of my way, thank you. We have Forest, need a mountain here, I think. Get a mountain. Make a mana. Cast Thrill Seeker. Just gonna pump up Nissa. Just get it for 10. Not probably 5, but. And for 5. We are setting up for a flank, because that first hit's pretty important. Draw land. Which we had a mana off our soul next turn, but we don't get to make the. We don't get to use it really. Here's Automaton. They gain a little bit of life, but as long as they're still in fling range, you know? So here's Eater of Virtue. The worm's getting big. It now has Death Touch, but that's fine. Seeker can kill the Skrelv. We have Go for the Throat also. We'll see if we draw land or not. We can go for the Throat mid-combat. That is cute. So no blocks. Not really great targets, though. We draw the land. Okay. That was pretty good. So we get to go land Yargle with 1 mana up. Seeker the Skrelv. We can't kill them. Kind of like we're pretty close to killing them, honestly. 5, 10. Not quite. All right, let's go over 2 turns. So make a mana. Black. We're gonna cast the Yargle. We're gonna Thrill Seeker the Skrelv. See if they want to respond to that or not. We get to attack with the Soul, make 2 mana off of our Outlook, and then go for the throw at their Wormlet. If they had given the Wormlet Pro Black there, I'd been pretty heads up, but like it's pretty hard to pay 2 life for, so attack with the Soul, get the Outlook, make black, get another Nissa. Nissa is an elf, of course. Get a mana. Make it black. Go for the throw at this in combat. And pretty powerful looking draw here. We have the Fling combo killed next turn, but kind of don't really need it, honestly. We're kind of just like steamrolling here. All right, down to 8, your turn with big boy Yargle on defense. Don't want to call it too early, but looking like a 3-2. Here is the Simian Simulacrum. This is very good. Yeah, Lotus Sculptor's great. Yeah, this card's sweet. You know, definitely a fun card. Get the equipment here. Attack for 6. No problem. All right, folks. Y'all want it. Y'all got it. Here's your fling. Just going to pass the turn. Upstairs.
Game.
Frog tossing. So as long as we cut out that first game, a pretty good set. Went 3-2. Let's take a look at the deck real fast. And, of course, I'll have a write-up on coolstuffinc.com tomorrow, actually. I'll be writing that late into the night tonight, unfortunately. Going over all 10 decks I played today here on stream. And I'll give my thoughts on each with my ratings and so on and so forth. And let's take a look here. So we got definitely a little silly. I think that the things to take away here are that Soul and Grace is actually pretty good. Soul, Nissa, and the Fetch Land was kind of nice. Obviously nothing new there. But Virtue is also a really, really good card as well. The Cauldron was interesting in some of the early games for sure. Card I still haven't really wrapped my head around, honestly. Pretty cool stuff. So, many more new cards in the upcoming brews. This one was one that chat really, really wanted me to do, so we did it. So, let's hear it for chat. All right?
Waka waka.
Chat, you gotta throw a bone sometimes. All right, so brew number 2 of 10 is coming up next on stream. But you two folks, make sure you like, comment, subscribe. And again, look for one of these brews every single day for the next 10 days. Let's rock and roll.